This is part one of Santa's Parade in Newmarket 2018. The first part is with the lights on, overall view of the layout. I've been doing some lighting upgrades, adding a few LEDs in some of the buildings, getting all the batteries swapped out in the E-Light Juniors. All this lighting that's on these Legos in this layout is provided by Life Lights. Thank you very much, Rob Hendricks. And anyways, this first part is with no lights on. The airport, some of the vehicles. Did some recent work on the police station by adding the battery box up on the roof. I had far too many LEDs. Just wasn't functioning correctly like I wanted it to. Anyways, working like a charm now. You'll see in a little bit. Train station, beach house, Marla Roots, other surf house, bank, another house of Marlowe's, the Santa Fe train, which we'll be renting on the second part of the video, with lights, of course, the police station. That was a pretty long ago build. The train station, which started out as a kit and just expanded over the years. Mock switcher with a car that's got lights in it. Lounge car, I can't remember what it was called now. Anyways, it's an older car that's got lights. The hospital, which was built a year and a half, 2 years ago, and once again I did some mods to that to get some lighting a little bit better. There is a elevator in there with a small light. I'm not going to pull that out and turn that on, and the only folks that see that light in there is the minifigs, because the roof does come off and all the other stuff, but I'm not taking anything apart. Anyways, this is part one. Oh, Christmas Village. How could I forget that? That's, and least, or last but not least, please, is Santa and Mrs. Santa on the fire truck. Leading the parade, actually. Actually, there's two older folks on motor scooters, two older semi-retired police officers. Anyways, there's some of the other vehicles, and we'll be going over the lighting. In the first part of the video, I said I wasn't going to show the elevator light, but you know the roof comes off, so this is going to be a three-part video. Anyways, that's the elevator I was talking about that's in the hospital. It does function. Of course, it's gravity, doesn't always help it, but anyways, it does go up and down when I can make sure that it's got perfect alignment, as you see. And it does have a micro light in it. That's the hospital. These are the lights on the village and the city on, with the lights in the room on, so it doesn't really give you a good idea of how bright it can get. But that's the Christmas Village. Hospital, of course. Hospital roof, I'll get that on part three. The police station. Santa. This is what it's all about, Santa's Parade. Vehicles, just did that one recently, or I relighted it. Trash truck I did for a great-grandson, not too long ago. All these other ones been done for a while. The Maseric truck, yes. The Ghostbusters, that was actually the first one I ever put any lights on, period. Probably 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. The train engine house. Let me run the buildings down here. Oh, anyways, that is the car. That car's got lights in it. The engines both have lights inside. All three of the cars, the baggage, the coach, the diner, all have lights. Look better when it's dark, of course. The buildings, the station. All these. police station, beach houses. The airport stuff, the airport port fuel truck has flashing lights in it. The ambulance that's fueling up, it's got lights going. Actually, there's that little box laying right down there is a control for some LEDs that my boss gave me last year, and I just kind of hooked them up on them poles. They're pretty cool. I guess I can go ahead and turn them on. The batteries are still good. There you go. Anyways, just a strip of lights. Okay, the 2 light pole maintenance trucks. Why a small airport would need 2 trucks, I have no idea. They must go other places. Towers lit, buildings are lit, all the outbuildings are lit. The airplane, the lights are all functional. The cargo truck. This building I built in memory of my dad. He was a warehouse guy all his life. And so I called it Clarence Sandy Buter Airport Cargo Building, 2269. There's a story behind that, but I ain't telling it right now. This diner was built to honor my first wife, Terry, who worked at McDonald's for many years. And, oops, wrong. Hard to do this way. And she always had this dream of having a diner. Rest her soul. Anyways, that was for her. And here is the Lego Santa Fe train. I'm going to roll it. Oops, it's not plugged in. I'm going to plug it in, turn the lights out, and run it. That'll be part 3. Now, part 3 with the lights in the room out, all except for there's a lamp over here and a backlight in the kitchen. But anyways, here she comes. Look at her, here she comes. She's coming. Anyways, Texas 1947. Any of y'all train buffs need to listen to that song by Guy Clark. Anyways, wait till the train comes around and try to catch a look. Maybe slow it down a little bit. Anyways, all those headlights. Coming down here. Oops, I forgot to put the roof of the hospital on. I'm not going to worry about that because I've had videos that show the inside of the hospital with all the detail. That's the roof. I just forgot to turn it on. And actually, this is another building that I did that I didn't show ever, and I forgot to do this. I'm going to turn them on anyways. This is a thing that I built years ago, along with the grandkids. And even the bus. Actually, this was modified for a bike ride that a niece of mine did for cancer. That was 4,000 kilometers from Baltimore. Oops, somebody fell over. From Baltimore to Seattle, 70 days, several years ago. Anyways, I'm kind of skipping around here because I missed a bunch of stuff. Once I'm done this, it's going to take me 20 minutes to turn all the lights out. Maybe 10. Anyway, this is the big guy and his wife here. That's what it's all about. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thanks for watching Santa Parade 2018.